Welcome to Francesca Perennius's Geography 167 final project. As you can see here, I've already done most of the work. I just wanted to show the sort of one of the more final steps in this, but I'm going to go back and show you what I did. And first things first, we are going to load our data file, and I already cleaned it up for the most part, so it should be able to just go over quickly. Well, of course, it'll take 5 to 80 years to load. And then, I'm mapping building permits, and you can see here that I have categorized them by building type, and that is by color, so it differentiates type by color. And then also the value of the permit determines the size of the bubble. But you can see here that the values are, the categories are quite large. There are only 4 of them, so it's kind of hard to see, all of these are about 100, and then it's 100 to 5 million. So that category is a little too big, and I want to make sure that the valuation is using the correct number, and it's not. So I want to make sure it goes to average, and it's going to be average per type. But so that I know that I'm getting more actual data across the board, I'm going to use a value that's quite unique, and the most unique would probably be work description. So I'm going to add that to the detail, and when I do that, it will increase the amount of data that I actually have mapped out. And this looks really cool so far, but it's a little hard to see, so I'm going to add a background map. And the background map is quite easy to add. You just go to Map Services, Add, and I'm going to use Mapbox. And I like the dark style, especially with this color, so I'm just going to go ahead and add my access token, go to dark, and then press OK. And there it is loaded. It looks a little weird right now, so I'm just going to edit the color. I'm going to get rid of that halo, and there it is, all beautiful. Something else that I don't like about the style is that the size. I guess the categories didn't go down too much, but that's okay. I'm just going to have the size go down a little bit, because you still get the point when the bubbles are a little smaller. And it looks a lot better. So then, because the point here for me is not that you see the value disparity as much as the type difference. I'm going to add another worksheet that will show the value disparity much better. Okay, so to save time, I just am showing you what I did so far, and this page will actually show the sum of all of the building permits per type. So you can see the new buildings are worth a lot more than maybe, the fire sprinklers or the elevators or even the swimming pools. This last one is quite simple. I like to add a third element to filter out. So if you want to know what type of residence it is, or maybe it's not even a residence, it could be commercial, then you can just click on these. And this is pretty much the finished product here. You can see that my screen is a little too big, so it doesn't show everything, but what I was really going for here was the aesthetic, which I think I achieved, and then I just probably need to edit it a little bit more to really utilize the space best. And then I'm going to upload it to Tableau Public, and then you will know the different permit types and their values in Los Angeles.